Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And it's a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Durham. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, when it comes to wide receiver U, there's really only two schools that can even claim it, Ohio State and these LSU Tigers. This wideout has got to be looked at as one of those guys, like a Neighbors or Justin Jefferson, maybe an Odell Beckham or Jamar Chase. They've got to throw the ball well today.
Tackle, but first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, and complete pass.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hand it off for a draw. The play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
And the Tigers move into the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Running through the tackle. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Direct snap to the back. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Brown. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Looking to chuck it again. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this playoff, they're going to have to run the football well. And they've always been able to do that with elite talent at that position. Check out this list. Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, Earl Campbell, Bijan Robinson, and a guy I had to see firsthand when I played, Jamal Charles. This dude was incredible.
Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Texas. They cap the drive with 6 points. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Gives it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. That's caught. It's Green. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
You've got to capitalize on those opportunities. You don't get them that often, and the hands on the football for the defense, and they're unable to bring it in. And now this offense still has a chance for points in field goal range. That's a big swing right there.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the 4th down attempt comes up short.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to throw it again. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball. And that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But boy, that ball's got to be caught.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, there are some times on 3rd down as a quarterback, you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys, and that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is excellent. You're trying to throw the ball short of the line to gain and rely on yards after the catch. But even if this ball was caught, there's nowhere to go. The coverage was tremendous.
And the return will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Oh, he's got open space. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. They can try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn.
It's caught. He's got room. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Remove the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Powers through. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Durham.
Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
These tight end corner routes are so difficult to defend. This defense knows it's coming, and yet they can't stop it. It's because of the leverage used by the tight end, the timing of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback. And watch as he layers this football right over the defender, and he gets the ball outside, and the tight end comes down with it for a first down. This is beautiful offense, very difficult to defend. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Trying to find room. It's Brown. As the first down is still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you, because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost comes up with this interception. In fact, probably should have.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. He'll hand it off.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs, but man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run, and now you've got third down. Better convert now.
Looks like LSU has the first down. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Durham.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stuff again for no gain. Sets up fourth and long.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to trim out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. To throw, it's Levitt. He's looking deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. The back's got it on a counter. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. And he's got it again. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's Manning. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is the right coverage to use in this situation. All eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They're trying to take away the easy throw, the #1 throw for the quarterback. But here, he just makes a great play. He decides to run it, and now you see the elusiveness and the ability with his legs, and he's able to go and move the chains. I know that's frustrating for a defense, but at that point, you just got to tip your cap to a really good quarterback.
Looks right and lets it fly. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Smothers. Got an opening here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believed they'd have a big edge of the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Brown. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a good start to this drive, but they're going to need to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit. They need to score quickly, right around that 2-minute mark, to feel comfortable about getting the ball back to come all the way back.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense, generally speaking.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Just a terrible spot to be in as a quarterback. You know you've got to force the issue. It's a multiple possession deficit. It's 4th down, and the ball has to come out of your hand. You'd love to go to your best player, and you know the defense is going to key on that guy. He tries to force it to that wide receiver, and the defense is ready for an interception. That should salt the game away. This defense has been exceptionally good all day long. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Oh, the ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The junior brought down after making a great catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's 11. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinals.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long off season, and the winner